I am talking through my controller. That's probably why. Oops. Yeah, I was having chips, and I didn't think my mic was gonna pick that up. My mic is not. My mic is not top quality. It is really bad. Wet as shit. I wasn't touching anything. I literally don't have a mic. I do not. I don't have my phone on. I left the chat. My controller has a mic built into it. Well, I can't use my earpiece right now because it's charging. Well, I'm getting ready for the race. So this. No, if you guys are hearing clicking, that's hey. Yeah, it's up. Yeah, it's up. Yes, it was. Ow. Is there a storm coming I've been hearing? I haven't been paying attention. Is it coming tonight or tomorrow? It should be. There's been a lot of problems with it. People have been saying, not just you guys, but just in general. What? Oh, install. What a lovely wet track today.
Oh, okay. How? Oh, okay. Hold on. I switched something. Let's see if it works. Okay, yeah, it does. It works on the stream now. At least now that I'm on my phone, it does. So I can do that until I join the actual PlayStation party.
We'll be able to be heard now. Hopefully.
So I can actually pay attention to the actual race. Jubra setting the fastest time of a 1:53.1. That is a full second second point two faster than Nyrod's. Adam with a 154.8 and Rocker with a 155.4. These times will come tumbling down the order as they switch onto the intermediate tires. The McLarens and the Mercedes are all in a tight little net group down there at the middle of Sector 2. Just approaching the end of Sector 3 now as they get to the second DRS straight or third and final DRS straight, depending on how you see things at this track. Dude Bro's obviously going in because he is a second plus 6, and he's just going to ride that curve almost all the way to the wall. And Dude Bro managing to go into the pits without crossing over. That is an exceptional feat all of its own. We are going to switch over to... Something happened there between the McLarens. Either Korean got out of Nyrod's way or Korean just spun out. But Nyrod's gets ahead, and then we have a yellow flag in Sector 1. That seems to have dissipated quite quickly. Almost touches the wall there. And there's the tricky bridge section that most people get wrong in this situation, and off he goes into the DRS straight. Which there is no DRS at this time, and Mitch looks like he's going to go. And Nyrod's looks like he's going to go in on an in-lap, or go into the pits, because he is not dealing with that. Crow on the intermediate tire is going on a nice lap here, getting under the bridge, taking a nice line out of it, dropping into third gear, going over the curbs, taking a little bit of the curb there, but that's all right. And he goes, takes that left-hander beautifully, takes the next left-hander beautifully, and drops in with a 154.6. Better than Adam and better than Rocker. So you have Dude Bro, Team Mercedes P1, Nyrod's P2, Korean P3, Crow P4, Adam P5, and Rocker P6. Rocker now looks like he's coming out of the pits in, going for a lap. And he is on the soft tire. He is on the dry tire. That is an interesting call. Very interesting call indeed. Valtteri Bottas with a 154.1 splits the users right down the middle. Walker looking for a little bit of grip. And spinning out a little bit, still under the semi-wet track. Still looking for a little bit of that grip. Oh, Nyrad's is also coming out. Let's see what tire he is on. He is still on the intermediate tire. So Rocker, the only one on the slick tire right now. This is outlap, so these times aren't representative. I'm interested to see how he does on the slick tire. Is it time for slicks? Oh, he drifted around that corner, and he is starting his lap now. And we are on board with him as he is taking this lap. And let's see, Debro is also out now. Adam is out as well. He is also on a dry tire. Debro is also on a set of intermediates. Interesting. We'll go back to Rocker now. As he is plus 7/10 up, so he is not getting the heat he needs into the slick tires to produce a good lap. Let's see where Adam is just starting his flying lap on the softs. I'm thinking Rocker just might be a few seconds too early. Let's see how Rocker is at the end of Sector 2. He's plus 1.3. Where does Adam sit at the end of Sector 1? He's 5/10 up. That just means Rocker might not have had a good Sector 1. I'm sure he will be flying again. Yes, he is. See him charging up his DRS. He was just a lap and a half too early. He's flying. He's up now 6/10. Pro is also up. What tire is he on? He's on the intermediate. Yes, he is. Rocker seems to go flying again at a 1:55.9. That is a full second behind what he wants. We would go to Adam now. He is set the fastest Sector 2. He is up a second 0.6 on his best lap. So the softs seem to be perfect for Adam. Rocker just seemed a little too early. Now Rocker does the end of Sector 1. He's now a second 0.1 up, so there it goes. So he just came out a little too early. Adam touches the wall a little bit. That is okay. Goes over the curb, hits it nicely, and comes in with a 151.5 on a slick tire. That is very, very good. If I do say so myself. Nyrad's setting a 149.8 on an intermediate. My! What an impressive lap that was. And Rocker coming out of Sector Debro with a 149.3. My goodness, the lap times are falling like a pin needle, to say the least. There's a yellow flag in Sector 3. A Mercedes has stopped, was probably trying to go into the pits, and missed the pit. As Rocker hits the wall on his lap, most likely running out of grip on those tires. He also hits the wall. Can he finish the lap? Yes, he can. At a 149.4. That's a faster time. And that is most likely going to be it for the end of practice. Adam with a 147.6. That is an amazing lap time. Party on my computer. There we go. I need to go to the party and need to see if it captures my voice. And I believe it does. It does. That's good. It's good to hear. Alright. And that is the end of practice. A very good practice by all involved. Kirchu tops the standings at a 145.2, Rocker with a 145.8, Adam with a 147.6, Nairads with the intermediate tire with a 148.2, Kevin Magnuson and Zhou Guan Yu enter the 5-6, Dude Bro on the intermediate tire, a 149.3, Crow also in the intermediate tire with a 155.3. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to qualifying here at the Singapore Grand Prix. We are in Q1, where the top 15 drivers will move on to Q number 2. Whoever is the 16th driver will not move on. And let us see who comes out of the pits first. McLaren of Nairaj is the first out of the user cars to leave the pits and is on the medium tire. Very interesting. It's an interesting call. He pulls over to the side to let the Mercedes through, who have, in practice, been very dominant. Crusaders, if you're talking, I can't hear you. It says you're muted. Or says it doesn't have the talk icon.
Evidently, muting my controller also mutes my earpiece. Apparently.
And I apologize, I was eating and did not mute my mic. That is my fault.
Had I not been muted, I would have said something. I did not realize I was completely muted on both ends. Apparently, it also mutes my earpiece.
Here comes the... And here comes the first lap out of the users. Dubro is going for it. He is flying, to say the least.
Almost a bit tight to the wall there.
A little bit, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Track is starting to get a little drier, which will give the drivers a little more traction.
Yep, it is definitely a dry quality, to say the least. Dubro making his way to the middle of Sector 2.
The Mercedes are looking just as good as they did in practice so far.
Definitely, I agree, but that practice was wet, so you kind of really can't gauge based off the intermediates and the wets. Wets always make everything a little bit.
Yes.
DRS straight for Dubro. He makes his flying his way. Fastest Sector 2 makes sense given the fact the AI are going through it. He might catch up to them by the end of the, he might catch up to them by the end of the lap here, hindering his lap. So this will be very interesting to see if he's given himself enough space to complete this lap without getting hindered by the AI. He touches the wall there. No problem.
Oh my, Bottas, look at that time, 1:43.
Oh, don't you worry. Wait till you see this Mercedes cross the line at a 1:39.5.
Oh my. Well done.
Pro following very close behind at a... One sec. At a 141.6. Nairats with a 140.9.
Well done.
I'm not Korean with a 142.0. Rocker with a 141.4.
Everyone keeping close in these times. Wow.
Definitely. Here comes Adam across the line at a 139.3 for the fastest lap
and
in
we are
Q1.
Wow, that's flying on some softs there.
Yep. The McLarens have elected to use medium tires for this one. I find that a very interesting choice.
Very interesting move. Let's see if that pays off. Everyone appears to be on the softs except for the McLarens. Interesting strategy to say the least. They're putting up some good times. 109 through the second sector.
They will most likely be going in this lap, so everyone will be going into the pits to sit and discuss strategy, maybe change some tires, but it is unlikely you will see any cars cross the line.
Adam continues to roll. He's at a 128 through Sector 3. And counting.
He will also most likely go into the pits.
And there he goes in the pits, yeah. Good call there.
Yep. One of the McLarens is back out. That is the McLaren of Kirchu. He is
at a 142.
What tire he's on? He is on the medium tire. He's on I'm pretty sure that's his used set.
Yeah, he's 2 laps in with this set.
Oh no, he did 2 laps. Yeah, he crossed the line. So I guess
he continues to go. Okay.
I guess he tried to improve but failed to do so. So he will most likely go in.
I'd be surprised if he doesn't. Putting on a good time here in the second sector.
Well, We will see how his times look compared because he's not using ERS, so he's not going to improve no matter what he does.
110.
Yeah, he's plus 3 seconds, so. I don't know what his strategy is or what his plan is here, but he is hampering that Williams hard right now. He is just straight blocking.
He's
that
just trying to
Williams.
stretch those tires out as much as he possibly can. I think he's about to head down to. He's about to head on to lap 3 on this same set of mediums.
Dubrow and Crow have both received a warning for exceeded track limits and quarter cutting.
Oh good. Oh
no.
Discretion. No.
However, it is only a warning from the FIA, not a penalty.
They better watch themselves.
The Mercedes crew of Adam, Dubrow, and Crow are out for another lap.
As they all head for their outlaps. Yep.
I don't know what they could be looking to improve on. Their times are, I would like to believe, safe no matter what they do.
Let's see what Let's see what the two McLarens have to say when they get out of the pit lane.
The two McLarens and the lone Ferrari will have to say about this.
Oh boy, Dubrow's at 2 minutes on Sector 3.
He will be starting his flying lap shortly.
He's on the softs. As the McLarens continue to go with the mediums, will they stick with the mediums?
Adam very close behind. And here begins the flying lap of Dubrow, who is
1:39.58. Well, Adam's looking a little bouncy on some of these corners.
Well, interested to see if the Mercedes of Crow backs off to give him space. He really does not. What is the Mercedes of Crow trying to do here? Is he trying to achieve a tow off of him?
He's falling quite close.
500ths down on Dubrow through Sector 1.
Falling quite closely.
Crow is following very close behind. I'm interested to see how this goes. As Crow comes behind Adam for the tow here.
Will Crow try to go out for a move, or will the other defend?
No, Crow just seems to be following Adam the entire lap. Here comes Dubrow across the second sector line. Has he improved his time yet? No, he is down by 3/10. Crow is following Adam very closely behind. I'm interested to see if Crow will be up on his lap time or not. Or will be...
1:41.674.
He's right behind Adam.
He has no time at all. Whoa! Ah!
Crosses the line.
Oh, it kicked me out again.
Yeah, your internet has glitched.
Lovely.
I will resend you another invite. Do not worry. The invite has been sent to you. Just let me know when the stream is up.
Stream remains to roll, just it'll have some unwanted content.
Adam Crow was following Adam the entire lap.
Oh, the entire lap. He was just riding.
Literally the entire lap, just riding his ass. Alright, Kurchu out on the softs. I think he's on a flying lap. Yep, he is, based off his ERS flying downward. But is it still showing? Are you back in yet or no?
Oh yeah, I'm back in. The stream's still rolling. And Adam is currently in the lead on his outlap.
Well, his in-lap, actually.
In-lap,
Kurchu's 3/10 down on his lap. That would put him still behind Crow, but I'm sure he can improve much more on that with the soft tire instead of the
one
medium.
McLaren remains in the pit while Grant rolls out.
Kurchu tries to get a little bit more breathing room from the AI. as he gets to
The
the bridge.
AIs are putting up
makes
some
it through
interesting
the DRS
times,
zone.
to say the least.
They're very behind the leader. He is now 8/10 up. That would put him at a 141.2 ahead of Rocker, who is on an outlap. I think on a used set.
Let me put up my tires.
Yep, he's on a used set. He makes it through.
Tire, yeah. And the currently oldest set of tires out there right now appears to be Crow on his softs at 3 laps.
And Kirchu crosses the line with a 140.5. That puts him ahead of his teammate and P3.
Well done.
And here comes Rocker getting ready for his flying lap.
And he is definitely flying.
This is Rocker's first race at the Singapore Grand Prix. So, as a rookie, this track is very technical, very stop and go. And it's one of the hardest races on the calendar for even the veteran F1 drivers.
So many turns. It's insane.
A lot of turns, a lot of windy roads, a lot of slow to medium speed corners. He is a second down through Sector 1.
Crow continues to push those tires to the limits with the softs.
I'm assuming he will go into the pit shortly. As Rocker nails the wall, just going into the middle now of Sector 2, but that's okay, that's what the walls are there for.
As Adam heads into the pit, as well as Dubrow is there.
Crow crosses the line, still cannot improve. There comes Rocker down the DRS straight, going out of Sector 2 and into Sector
Grant
3.
is coming into, is just about to go into Sector 4.
Plus 3 seconds. And it appears that Rocker has abandoned the lap. After being plus 3 seconds through Sector 2.
Apologies, Sector 3 is apparently longer than I expected.
And Sector 3
oh, and he heads right into the pit.
Will Rocker go into the pits as well?
Irad remains in the pits. Rocker will head into the pit lane.
I think that will be it for at least the coming out party.
Crow has 4 laps on these softs. Is he going to hit the pits, or is he going to try and push these tires to the absolute brink?
And this commentator will be right back.
Everyone else remains in the pit lane, and Crow is going out here. Trying to improve his time, he cannot, as he adds 3 more seconds. But he continues to go. With 2 minutes to go in the first qual. He's in Sector 3 now. He will finally head to the pit lane with 1:40 to go. He does not improve his time as he adds just under 2 seconds. I believe everyone will be in the pits. Yes, they are. That is everybody we just cycled through. They're all in the pit. I believe that should probably take us pretty close to the end, if not the end, of the first qualification. And the times we sit at so far in this point in time, 139.3 for Adam, 139.58, sorry, just 0.5 for Dubrow, 140.5 for Grant. 140.9 for Nyrads, 141.4 for Rocker, and 141.6 for Crow. And who cares about the AI? Where's my phone? Oh no. We are about to start qualifier number 2 here as the cars begin to exit the pit. Well, one car has just exited the pit, and away goes Dubrow out of the pit. Let's see how he does after that first wall. My co-partner said he will be right back. Not sure how soon, but he should be back anytime now. And everyone will begin this qualifier on the softs. As we take our attention over to... uh-oh. What appears to have happened here? He hit the wall on his way out? Oh boy, he's stuck, and he's stuck real good, folks. I'm not sure if he'll be able to continue. Oh, there he goes. Oh, a little shaky. And away he goes. Let's see his outlap. Give him a few extra seconds on the screen as we weren't able to see him exit quite right, I guess you could say. Alright, after that little accident, he seems to be doing just fine. As we take our attention all the way down to the other McLaren. And his out lap. Times will not be put into account until they exit their out lap, and away goes Nyrads through sector number 1. Ooh, a little bit of a bump there. And his car seems to have stopped. A little bit, and now he seems to be just fine. And I didn't see his time through Sector 1. My apologies. I was focused on his car being okay. Oh my goodness, we're at 40 seconds through Sector 2 here for Rocker. And counting. As he shows that he's got great control through the cockpit view.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are the first few runs of Q2.
We're into a full minute for Rocker at the second sector.
Where only the top 10 move on. So if you are in the bottom 5, you are out. Kevin Magnussen leads with a 1:43.3, and those lap times will drop as they cross the line.
Oh my goodness, minute
Crow
24
comes in
for
with
Adam.
a 1:33.9. My goodness,
He
Dubrow with a
is continuing to
1:39.3.
fly.
Dubrow is going really crazy right now.
But there's not much separation between Adam and
With a
him.
1:50.9 must have been a warm-up lap for him. Adam with a
Yeah, he just had his
1:39.4.
out lap or whatever it was not long ago.
Must have been a warm-up lap for him. Rocker also doing a warm-up lap with a 1:45.5.
Crow's got a 1:39.9.
Here comes Kurt
Dubrow
Schiller
wasn't
across
kidding
the
when he said
line.
Crow has got some potential for this race.
1:41.1.
Grant had a little oopsie on the way out and hit the wall.
That's alright. Nothing wrong with that. Crow gotten two warnings in the first lap. Quarter cutting and exceeding track limits.
Who got those?
That would be Crow of Mercedes.
Oh, goodness.
Rocker having a little trouble at the end
He had a
of sector
point.
1.
Oh my god, Sector 2, he adds 3
And
seconds.
And Nyrods spins out,
No way.
just getting to the bridge.
Oh.
Will Rocker do the same? Thankfully not. However, those tires are ruined for Nyrods. Rocker is 2 seconds up. So he will probably enter the 143s. He needs to enter the 142s to be safe. Goes a little bit over that curve. Uses a little
Rocker
bit of that
appears to be
curve.
just fine despite going over the same bridge.
Yep, uses a little bit of the curve on the exit. Very good.
For a rookie,
First of
looking
all,
just fine so far.
Oh, what a great lap by the rookie. And he crosses a line at a 1:42.2.
Well done.
That should be enough to
Put him into
move on into Q3, I believe. So, as
the
it
other
stands,
McLaren is looking pretty strong up in the P4 spot at the moment, but he will
As
head
it's-
into the pit.
as he has just finished his flying lap. As it
And
stands
the
right
other
now,
3 are in the pits.
As it stands right now,
And
Dubrow
Mitch will head to
won.
the pits as well. And that will be it for now. Oh no, Rocker's still out there going. So let's see what
Nope.
he's got.
I think he's on his outlap. And as it stands, Dubrow P1, Adam P2, and Crow P3. Mercedes 1, 2, and 3.
Gotta fix that. Oh, Menards is about to come out of the pits. Let's see what he has coming out of here in the pits. As he begins his outlap, and he will continue to run the soft tires. Or maybe, no, he switched them. He's got fresh tires now.
Yep, he's got a fresh set. He needed a fresh set after burning the last tires on the spin he had.
That was not pretty.
So Nyrods is the only user driver out, and he is in the danger
fresh
zone.
tires.
He is in the danger zone of the bottom 5, meaning if he does not complete a lap by the end of Q2, he will be eliminated and not move on to Q3. He just needs to beat Guan. He just needs to beat Guan Yu Zhou's time of a 1:43.4 to move on and be safe for now.
Sector 3, he's got a 2-minute and 10-second go so far.
Well, right now it's currently his outlap, so he's taking a little bit more time just to get ready and just to inspect, and off he goes. Beginning his flying lap now.
150, solid. It's through Sector 3.
That's just his best time. Ferrari pulls over, making sure not to get in the way of the McLaren. On the
we had a
lap.
little incident, looked like, but I didn't catch what it was.
It was just the Ferrari moving over to allow the McLaren that's on a flying lap to pass. Fastest Sector 1 for Mitch. That's a very good time for Nyrads.
As Rocker and
Not
Korean begin their out. Rocker riding the 2-lap soft.
Saving his tires, smart move. Will he spin at the same place he did? No, he will not. He will not spin this time. Learned his lesson from the last time. He is an amazing time up on his lap. I reckon he could probably get P2 or P3 here off this lap.
That would be a very good spot for the young lad.
As he approaches the bridge, no mistake on that curb. Perfect bridge. One final chicane to deal with. 2 more lefts.
Boy, I cannot tell you how much the chicane gives me a headache.
And he crosses the line with a 1:39.7. Good enough for P3.
Excellent.
Very tight at the top 5 right. Very tight in the top 4 right now. Separated by only 6/10. What is Kurt Chu going for his lap time right now? He was a plus 10th, and we have a spin, and I believe that is Rocker. Rocker is in the wall.
Yes, he is.
However, he has managed to save the car.
And continue
he will probably box.
Let's
So we
see.
move to Kurtzu, and he spins out!
Oh, no.
Thankfully, no one was in the way. Thankfully, no one was there.
Oh, my goodness. There's been a couple of spins so far.
Both McLarens have spun. The Ferrari has spun. It is spin central here as the AI come out for their flying laps, and there's yellow flags in Sector 1.
Oh, someone just went out on Sector 3. Rocker continues to go. He hasn't gone for the pit yet, despite that slight off movement.
Will Rocker be safe, though, with a 1:42.2? That is the question that stands right now. Will he be safe?
Lots of 142s out there, but we'll have to see what the AI has to say as well.
And here comes Rocker as he begins his flying lap on 3 lap hold softs, looking to try and get a little bit more breathing space from the AI and trying to get close to the top 5.
1.
The top 5 have elected to stay in the pit as they feel the need. They are safe and don't need to go out and waste another set. Here comes Rocker flying out of Sector 1.
Into...
And he is Just about even on his time. 7 thousandths down on his time. Or up on his time. No,
Up, yeah, 0.7 up.
No, he's not doing better. He's technically doing worse, but not by that much.
Yeah, like I said, it went up, but not much. Going through sector 2, hitting the 50-second mark.
And the key here is for Rocker not to spin coming out of this this bridge chicane like so many have done before. Takes all the space allowable and comes out of the second sector plus a second 2 up. He has lost a lot of time in that second sector, and that may hurt his chances going into Q3.
That chicane is a doozy.
Again, using all the space allowed on those curbs there. This is all the curb that is allowed.
Right in that edge, like a dream. He was not even continuing to go as he goes right to the pit.
And this might be worrisome for the lone Ferrari as Valtteri Bottas starts to come close to the line. The Haas crosses the line and goes P7. Valtteri Bottas does not improve. Will anyone else improve behind him?
That'll about take us to the end of the second qual.
And that is end for Quali 2, and I believe Rocker is safe.
Yep, 7th. Sitting comfortably.
It was a little bit uncomfortable for the Ferrari, but manages to make it into Q3. Ending Q2 is Dude Bro with a 139.3.
Continues to just fly around the track.
Adam very close behind at a 139.4, and Nyrats for the McLaren at a 139.7.
The two McLarens showing they've got juice in this one. The Canadian Lance Stroll continues to stink as he can't even make it.
Both Williams, both Aston Martins out in Q3. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for Q3. This is the shootout to determine who will get pole. As everyone comes out of the pits, vying for position. That is a windstorm. The McLaren of Nyrats is the first out of the pits for the users. Followed, I think, closely behind the Alpine of Adam, who is right on his tail, mind you. A little bit of friendly mind games, nothing wrong there.
All the AIs have gone up for their outlaps, and Crow is coming out of the pit now.
The Mercedes group is coming out of the pit. Rucker is coming out of the pits. Kirchu has elected to... Nope, he is coming out now. Kirchu, the latest of the group behind. Of the users
As
behind.
we can see what these top 10 have to offer for the final qual for the race.
Adam beginning to slow down so he's not right on the back of that McLaren. The users will have to slow up about now, making sure they give plenty of space to the AI so that way they do not block their lap, which is very key and very important. Adam is not letting the McLaren of Nyrats get any space at all whatsoever to the AI.
As
He is
Dubrow rides the
right
edge as
on
he
his-
can. Literally takes out the whole track, but he is
Adam is
okay.
right on the McLaren of Nyrad's going through this lap. This is some interesting gamesmanship. And Adam spins badly and slams right into the wall.
Oh, hell.
Perfect view of that.
Folks, he got to ride that wall.
Well, he didn't ride the wall, he just ran into it. Nyrad's the fastest out of Sector 1.
We are officially 1 minute in, and Dubrow continues to lead the way.
Well, the McLaren of Nyrad's will be the first to finish out of the user drivers to post a lap, and Adam's lap will be basically mute as he spun off, riding the curb following Nyrad's out of turn. Out of turn 30, I'll say out of turn 3. It'll be interesting to see how the Mercedes respond to the power of the McLaren when driven by Nyrad's. Nyrad's has driven this McLaren well all season long, performing way above expected.
Bottas with
Yeah.
a 141.6.
AI spinning lap times, and Nyrad's crosses the line with a 140.5.
145.
very
Well,
respectable.
respectable.
A
Excellent.
well-respectable time, but I do believe the Mercedes group are going to deal with that in their own way. Using all the curb allowed, Dubrow crosses the line at a 139.
39. Wow, he had something to respond with right there.
Crosses the line at
Oh
a
my God.
138.7. Oh my goodness! What a lap!
Wow. It's Mercedes 1 and 2 now. Jesus Christ.
Oh wow! Wow! That is a lap by Crow, and I don't know how that's gonna a 140.1.
That may not sit very well with the
and a
McLarens.
140.4 for the Ferrari of Rocker, and it is going to be interesting to see how the other teams respond. That is a heck of a lap by Crow, and I'm not saying it's not going to be beat, because it probably might, but that is
It's going to be
one heck of a
tough to
lap.
beat.
Wow, that is... Did not expect that from the Mercedes of Crow.
And I did not either. That's probably the best lap I've seen so far. That was immense.
And the teams will go into the pits to figure out what the heck was that.
What response will
What
the teams
response
have?
will they have for that?
Wow. Yeah. I'm not sure what to say about that lap by Crow. Just wow.
Adam now going for a lap. After spinning out of the last one, he's going to look to try and beat that time that Crow has set. And it's going to be very interesting to see how he is going to respond. Adam, the former Drivers World, the current Drivers World Champion.
At the moment, looking to
be two-time Drivers World Champion.
Who's gonna have the response we expect to see for that lap that Crow just put in? And he's coming out of the pit to hopefully retain that spot.
Actually, Dude Bro, but yes, Crow is also coming out. Same with Rocker, who is right behind Crow. My goodness. And here
everyone continues to roll with the softs. And very good.
A 139.2 for Adam, not near.
Very impressive outlap. As Narad heads up for his outlap, let's see what response he can help McLaren get.
He rose a full second up on his time. My goodness, the Mercedes are just going off right now.
They want that 1-2. They want that front row lockdown.
They want that front three lockout. What do you mean front row? Front three. Dude Bro will cross the line.
1:37. Oh my god!
My goodness.
As we come into the final minute of the final qualifier, does anyone have anything left to offer?
What in the world was that? What in the world?
Wow.
Crow improves to a 138.6, but not enough to defeat his teammate. What in the world was that? Rocker goes to a 139.6, getting above both McLarens. That is an invalidation by Kurchu, and that will keep him at least P5.
I am not even sure what I am looking at right now, but the best word I could come up with is greatness.
Narad's would need 3 seconds to get pole, and he's only up by a second, if that. That is heartbreak for the teams. That is heartbreak.
Who could have seen Crow with such an amazing time, and then Dubro just comes up with like a double better time of his own? Like,
Wow.
Front three, just high.
And there goes Nairats across the line with a 139.1. Good enough for
It's not
P3.
enough to get the
That's
lead,
good
but
enough for...
3 is good.
Rocker will most likely not improve on his time. And the only one who could improve is Crow and Rocker, but it doesn't look like they will improve. So how it stands right now, Dudebro will be on pole, Crow P2, Nairats P3, Adam P4, Rocker P5, Kirchu
Fifth for Rocker. Well done. That is quite the top 5. 6. Oh.
That is... Oh my goodness.
Mercedes front row lockdown,
Mercedes
folks.
with a bunch of exceeded track limits in corner cutting. You know that is going to be talked about. You know that is going to be talked about after the race. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the race of the Singapore Grand Prix. And this is the... as the drivers try to get their tires warmed up. As it stands, Dudebro and Crow went on the softs. Rocker, as the Ferrari and the two McLarens went medium. All the Mercedes crew went soft. So there are different tire changes involved here. And it is quite interesting to say the least. The drivers are now doing the formation lap to try and warm up their tires, so that way they can get a great start off the line. To try and warm up. Just making sure I can still be heard. That is good. Dudebro with pole position after an amazing lap. The 137.7. It's all about trying to get the tires warmed up right now for them. This is a great start for Mercedes so far. The one-stop strategy is medium to soft and then soft to medium. It will be really interesting to see how long the softs last in this scenario. As the drivers are approaching the start-finish line, they will most likely back the pack up as to slow down so they're not sitting on the grid for so long with cold tires. However, Dudebro does not seem to care. He is going right up to his grid slot. And this is going to be one heck of an interesting Grand Prix. Dudebro was disqualified from the session, but he just missed him into his grid slot. As the rest of the grid pulls up, we will soon have lights out. And this is going to set to be one heck of a race. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this evening for the Singapore Grand Prix. Drivers rev up, lights out, and away we go. Great start for Dude Bro as he goes into the lead as Nairats gets ahead out of Crow, and Crow cuts the chicane as there is a yellow flag. It appears that a McLaren has gotten spun around. It is Kirchu, and that is devastating. Adam gets past Rocker down the main straight, as it looks like Rocker is losing places and losing positions. I guess he is struggling as he tries to go for a lunge and misses. Dubro is trying to get away from the surging Nairats, who is on the better tire. Crow P3, Adam P4, Gasly P4. Oh, Rocker is desperately trying to get back at Ocon right now. He's going to have to wait and make a good move somewhere down a straight. Nairats is chasing Dude Bro, relentlessly trying to catch up. And there is another yellow flag. It is Kirchu again, who seems to have spun around, and this is devastating for the McLaren garage. Adam is catching up to Crow right now. Oh, and Adam goes into the wall. What happened there between the Mercedes of Crow and Adam? Rocker goes into P5. Nairats still trying to catch Dude Bro. Dude Bro on the softer tire. He's gonna have a better time. Ocon is going to get a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. That is most likely because he did not give up. He must have overtaken during that yellow flag. Adam is going to be very frustrated at that. Narad's doing his best to just keep up with Dude Bro, making sure he can stay within that 1 second to get the DRS that will activate next lap. Rocker is catching up to Pierre Gasly. Adam finally getting past. Oh my! Ocon refusing to let that place go without a fight, but Adam will get by. Rocker is catching up to Pierre Gasly, looking to move up into P4. Crow is safely behind and in front in P3. Nairats is catching Dude Bro. He is within a second. Crusader, are you there? And now DRS will activate. Fastest lap for the McLaren of Nairats. Crow going wide. Rocker looking to catch up here. Looking to try and make the overtake. Adam is also right behind. Oh, what an aggressive... And Rocker spins out! That is unfortunate. He manages to save it a bit. He's still P8, but he has got some work to do. That is unfortunate. He went for a lunge just at the wrong time. Oh, going for the switchback on Pierre Gasly. Adam will make it stick and move into P4. Nairats is right on the back of Dude Bro. This is going to be an amazing fight to watch. Cruz, I can't hear you. Oh, here comes Here comes Nairads. He's got a DRS and ERS. He's right on the cusp. Will he make the move? Will it stick? Yes, it will. Nairads has moved into first place and now is going to look to try and run away with this and get away from Dudebro and get it out of DRS range. Rocker trying desperately to climb back up the order, make places. Adam is racing as fast as he can to catch Crow. Crow is 7 seconds behind P2 and P1. Nairads is looking to run away with this race. Kirchu has managed to make it up back from behind the grid. He is now P15. He's looking to just pass some cars and try and get up to P10, where he can salvage a few points. Rocker is definitely in the middle of that DRS train and is going to need some assistance. Need something to happen. He's right behind Valtteri Bottas. Dudebro still making a charge towards the McLaren of Nairads, using every little bit of power he can. Adam getting now into DRS range of Crow. Looking to see if that'll be a move made there. Rocker looking to make a pass on Valtteri, hits him, but I think he's just looking to try and get past. He's going to use some ERS here to try and get past Valtteri Bottas here. Will he make the move stick? Will he go for the move? No, he will not. He will stay behind Valtteri and wait. Adam looking to catch Crow here and get by for a podium position. How will Crow defend this? Dudebro now 2 seconds behind. Not looking good for the McLaren. That's not looking good for Dudebro, the Mercedes. Adam will have DRS on Crow. He's going to use some ERS to try and make this move stick. He will not be able to get it. Rocker behind Valtteri probably will not have enough to make this move stick either. He will have to wait till the main straight. Same with Adam. Oh, Adam's going to go try and get it before the main straight. No, he's just going to get a better line. And he is going to pass Crow with ease into the podium position. Will there be any fight back from Crow? Most likely not. Will Rocker try and make the move stick here? He cannot. That Alfa Romeo just becoming a little too much for that Ferrari. Kirchu trying to make the move stick on Latifi, does not make it. He's going to try and go for it. Oh, what an aggressive move! He's trying to get past the Williams of Latifi. Going for it. Oh my goodness, what a pass. Oh, it's still a major fight, but he gets past. Rocker going for it this time. Does not help that Valtteri has DRS. Oh, and he goes for it. Oh, goes too aggressive. And that is going to hurt the Ferrari. As now he has to worry about Kirchu coming in from behind. Got a little too aggressive, trying to pass Valtteri. Oh, snags the wall there. Dudebro is in the pits. He is pit for mediums. Adam has come in. Same with Crow. The soft tires are coming off. Rocker just needs to realize he's okay now. He has some time to play with. Kirchu is a little bit ways behind. He will most likely attempt to get past this Aston Martin. have to wait a little bit. Oh, he's going to try for it. Oh, he spins on the curb a little bit there. He's trying to be very aggressive and regain some time where he has lost it. Dubrow is... And Crow will get a 3-second time penalty for multiple corner cut or track limit violations. Dubrow is trying to catch up to the Ferrari. The Ferrari will have DRS on Sebastian Vettel. And hopefully he can make this move stick. Oh, aggressive again! Not getting onto the brakes in time. As the Mercedes of Dubrow passes him, he now has to defend from the McLaren of Kirchu, and the Ferrari is struggling on those medium tires, looking for the grip. Just seems to not be there. Ocon will enter the pits with a 5-second time penalty, so he will have to sit, and the mechanics will not be able to work on his car until that 5-second time penalty is up. Vettel has gotten in between. Ferrari has made it past Sebastian Vettel. And now Vettel has to be worried about the McLaren of Kirchu. As Kirchu goes for the move, tries to make it stick, but it does not work. Bangs the wall there for the Ferrari. Nairotz has a very, very comfortable lead right now as it stands. Oh my, Dubrow just smacking the back of Albon, letting him know he's there. Oh my. Dubrow wants to get past this Williams, and fast, as there is a yellow flag coming out of Sector 2. What happened there from Kirchu and the Aston Martin? What the heck happened there? Rucker now having a little bit more breathing room. Will do his best to just gain as much time as possible from his earlier spins. Nairad's on his own, way ahead, but he is on a different strategy compared to everyone else. Sitting P10 right now. Nicholas Latifi has gone into the pits. Vettel has also now gone into the pits. Arger is catching up to Alexander Albon. Is he going to try and make the move stick here? He has had trouble making these moves stick. Will he make it stick? He's got to stay with him. Nope, he will not. Oh, he's going to go for it, and he is going to make it work. But will he be able to keep the position going into the next turn? He will. What a pass by Rocker as he moves into the podium places. But he still has to box. Same thing with Nairotz. He will have to box. Then it becomes a question of when. When do you box? When do you feel it's safe? Everyone is on the medium tire as it stands right now. Adam will try and get past Lance Stroll and will most likely do it with ease here as he goes around the outside and makes it work. Next to be passed by Lance Stroll will hopefully be Kirchu. Alexander Albon, who is not pit yet, is in P4. It's been an exciting time at Williams. Dubrow sets the fastest lap with a 1:42.3. He is on the charts for Nairotz, and he will remember that battle for P1. Adam gets past Alexander Albon because Albon has pit with 8 laps to go. Same with Stroll and same with Kirchu. Kirchu has decided to pit. Slow stop by the McLarens. So he goes into the pits and gets cut off by Lance Stroll, who goes onto the hard tires. Same with Albon. Now, what do you do at McLaren and Ferrari? You have to box soon. Because these medium tire runners are starting to catch. So what do you do? Do you box now and try and make those tires work? And what will Nairads do? Nairads will not box yet. He will continue on. What will Rocker do? Because Adam is catching up very quickly. Because if he boxes now, he will probably end up P8 or P9. So what will he do? Will he extend for one more lap, or will he box? See how he handles it. Dubrow with a 142.3. And Rocker is going into the pits. He's going to box. Let's see where he ends up. Pro still having a 3-second time penalty for those violations he had. What a good stop by the Ferrari garage as he gets passed by Adam and Crow. Here comes Pierre Gasly crossing the line. He will end up behind Valtteri Bottas. Will the Ferrari stay ahead of Kevin Magnussen? No, he will end up P8. Most likely have to battle Ocon. Nope. He will be safe. He will end up P8. Now, Nairads will surely have to box this lap. He cannot make these mediums last any longer. Dubrow has been catching him consistently every lap. There is a yellow flag sector 1. I believe that is Kirchu. And he is in a fight with the Aston Martins right now. This is obviously not where he wants to be right now. Stroll is giving him nothing to work with. He makes the move stick. And Nairad's box. Another slow stop by the McLarens. A 3-second time penalty for Dubrow as he spins! Oh, that is unbelievable! What a moment! What a moment as Nairads has a lead in a Grand Prix. This will surely be talked about in the Mercedes garage, as here comes Rocker trying to pass the Haas of Kevin Magnussen. He's not giving him any room whatsoever. But Rocker makes it work, and he is up into P7, and his next task will be Valtteri Bottas. As there is a yellow flag, as Gasly seems to be going very slow, I think he's going to be retiring out of this session. He is. That is a spot earned for Rocker, who moves up into P6. The Mercedes team will have a lot of talking points after the end of this race. And the Ferrari of Tyler, who sat out, is going to not like this result. And he's going to wonder what could have been if he had decided to race. Rocker is catching up to Valtteri right now as we speak. Adam staying within, or attempting to stay within 3 seconds. As Nairad seems to be pulling away and away. Stupro still holds the fastest lap with a 1:42.3. Kirchu is trying to climb up the order. His next task will be Latifi. I think he's just trying to achieve a P10 after getting in fights and multiple spins. Rocker getting in right behind Valtteri, and he's looking to try and make a move stick. Bumps him a little bit, helps him around the corner. Rocker's going to have the better traction on those softs. Nairad sitting a fastest lap of a 1:42.1. And this race looks to be his own unless he makes a mistake. If he should make a mistake, oh boy. Oh, and a spin! That's not what the Ferrari of Rocker needed right now. A spin this late could be devastating as he's going to battle with Ocon down the main straight. Manage to stay ahead of him. Will he have DRS on Kevin Magnussen? No, he will not. He will have to defend from Ocon. That's unfortunate for Rocker. A lot of spins happening here. Crow is now ahead of Adam after Adam is spun. Rad's just trying to keep it calm, keep it quick, keep it steady. Ooh, this is a very interesting call from the Mercedes garage. It's a very interesting call. And a smart decision at that. Ooh, a little bang up by Crow there. It would be in his best interest to try and get past Kevin Magnussen in this second to last lap. Rocker will need all the points he can get if I believe what is happening is happening. And Nairad's just having a race all to his own. There's a yellow flag sector too. Is that Bottas going slow? No, it was Rocker. Probably tried to make a move on Kevin Magnussen. He is wanting P6 so badly. I'm trying to get past K-Mag here. Dubrow goes behind Crow, and this is a very, very interesting call. But a smart one at that from the Mercedes garage. as Crow is in the battle for the Rookie of the Year conversation, and with Rocker down in P7 and Crow up in P2, there is a chance for some meaningful points there for Crow. After a hell of a lap he made in qualifying 3 to get P2, and a hell of a better lap from Dudebro to get P1, this is not the result the Mercedes drivers were hoping for, in probably from this. Nairad's a class of his own today. 30 seconds ahead, right as of right now. And he is just happy to get a race win. This will be the first race win not from either a Red Bull, an Alpine, or as there's a yellow flag sector 1, as Kirchu gets knocked out again by the AI, and that is extremely unfortunate for McLaren in terms of constructors. But Nairad's definitely has earned this win, and he will become the first race winner not from Team Mercedes, as Nairad's makes the final turn and wins the Singapore Grand Prix. What a win by Nairads. What a win by McLaren. They definitely deserved it here. Definitely well earned from the McLaren team. What a win. What a race. Action everywhere you look. As Crow crosses the line, P2 with a 3-second time penalty. Dudebro crosses the line with a 3-second time penalty on P3. It is still a Mercedes 2, 3, and 4 as Adam crosses the line. Rocker just looking to stay ahead of Ocon and stay P7. It looks like he will do such as he crosses the line and goes P7. And for Kirchu, this has definitely been one of the races he wants to forget. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight for the Singapore Grand Prix, and I look forward to you when we go to Suzuka.
I had to breathe. Otherwise, I would have gotten a severe penalty. But I had glitching on purpose.
I thought that's what happened. Yeah. Well done. Well done, buddy. You pulled way out in front. I loved it.
I was shaking that whole race.